On this week's World of Saltwater Fishing, we're off Islamorada in the fabulous Florida Keys. I'm with marine artist Pasta Pantaleo and meteorologist Amanda Holly. It's art versus weather versus fishing. It's one incredible combination you do not want to miss.
George Poveromo's World of Saltwater Fishing. Big fish don't stand a chance.
Here we were, August, and I'm trailing the Mark 6 down to Islamorada in, well, I like to say, the fabulous Florida Keys. And August is sort of like the beginning of the off time or slow time as far as tourists go. But for those in the know, August is a pretty good dolphin month, followed by September and in October. And the whole purpose of me trailering down here was to get together once again with marine artist Pasta Pantaleo and a good friend of mine, meteorologist from the Tampa news station WFLA Channel 8, Amanda Holly. Let's go down and just mix it up off Islamorada and show a little bit of the variety. But the main goal, because I'm an offshore person at heart, is to go target dolphin.
So I'm a meteorologist. I'm a broadcast meteorologist for a local NBC station in Tampa, WFLA News Channel 8. It is a fun job. It's different every day, not just because the weather changes, but I get to do fun stuff as well. I have a fishing segment called Real Talk that I go out and fish with local captains and talk about what we're catching this time of the year.
People can say, oh, you're the best fisherman, you're the best artist, you're the best musician. They're just looking at it like, this is what I do every day, and I'm just trying to get better at it. I'm just trying to make sure I'm, zoning in on my quarry, so to speak, whether it's the canvas or the offshore, the inshore.
We trailer down to the Safe Harbor Angler House. They have a couple decent ramps there, and we always launch. Then, of course, when my Mark 6 is in the water, there's always one place usually that I'll stay at most of the time. Worldwide Sportsman, Bass Pro Shops property. I met Pasta and Amanda dark and early one morning. We loaded rods, we took everything that we needed to do, and we started that all too familiar trek out to the ocean. You run the bayside till you cross underneath the bridge, and it's wide open ocean. Put the Simrad radar on bird mode.
The first stop we went to the Islamorada humps, which isn't that far offshore. It's pretty accessible to most people. We pull up, there's quite a few people out there. We call it the sunrise party, and we are vertical jigging for hopefully tuna, right? And you hook up right away.
Pick up, reel down, pick up, reel down. Give me 3, give me 4.
He's wiggling like a tuna.
All right.
He's swimming at the boat.
You're doing good. You're doing well.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. You know what happened?
No, I think he's still
he's there. He's coming up with you. Might be a shark chasing him.
Oh, there he is.
The big shark
No.
killer. Fast, wind fast.
Oh, I think he's done it.
Wind fast.
I knew he was right at the boat, but just not fast enough because about 10 feet, 15 feet behind the boat, you see the boil, the shark comes out of the water, and you knew it. You know it's over at that point, but put on a show.
So that's not a good sign. So we send down another Williamson Kawasaki jig as she hooks up.
Oh, you're on it now.
That's a better one.
That's a good one.
Oh, that's a wiggler.
All right.
I never heard that one before. That's a wiggler. Okay, that must be a West Coast Florida term in your fishing grounds, huh?
Tuna wiggle. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. He's swimming to the surface again.
Shark coming up
shark,
again.
come on.
Fast. So you come to the top. Go fast. Fast. You can be a shark on fast.
I'm trying.
He's running from
You're
the
gonna
shark.
get him.
Oh.
You're gonna get him. We got a net here.
Okay. Get him in the net.
That's
We
a
got
fish.
him.
Big
That's
bonita.
a big bonita.
Oh, big.
Nice job.
It's a lot of big bait.
I'm tired now.
That's a big one.
Anyway, she brings up a little tunny. So we got that in a boat. And I'm looking around, I'm just seeing all these boats. I said, you know what we need to do? The water's just not looking good here. There's sharks, we're getting little tunny, and rather than even mess around with trying to get black fins, let's rack the gear, Let's charge seaward and get ahead of all these boats. And let's go find the fish before all these other boats come out there. So
what is the day gonna bring? Because we are in the Florida Keys and you just never know what you're gonna run into. I mean, I think the same thing on our way out offshore in the Tampa area, because you never know. Is it gonna be a slow day? Is it gonna be a great day? And you always hope that it's gonna be a great day, but we're fishing with George, so we knew it was gonna be awesome.
George Poveromo's World of Saltwater Fishing is proudly brought to you by Penn. Let the battle begin. Mako, you'll find them where the fish are. Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's, your adventure starts here. Mercury. George, we'll be right back.
With marginal results at the hump and sharks awaiting our next hookup, we continued heading offshore in search of mahi. I'm fishing with marine artist Pasta Pantaleo and meteorologist Amanda Hawley off Islamorada in the Florida Keys. But first, let me tell you about where we stayed on this trip. The newly renovated Pines and Palms Resort is a lusciously landscaped oceanfront, boutique-style oasis featuring beach cottages and 3-bedroom oceanside villas. Accommodations boast a classic mid-century design with modern upgrades. Nestled amongst over 100 palm trees are an oceanfront swimming pool, poolside tiki bar, fishing and swimming piers, boat dockage, barbecue grills, and much more. Also on property is a Sea La Vie beach boutique owned by artist Pasta Pantaleo and his wife Angela. Here, you'll find a unique offering of tropical clothing, swimsuits, hats, handbags, shoes, decor, and much more. And next to the Sea La Vie Beach Boutique, Pines and Palms guests can enjoy coffees, smoothies, and energy drinks at the Paris Coffee Gun Coastal Coffee Truck. It's all here at the newly renovated Pines and Palms Resort in Islamorada. Now, let's get back to fishing.
we had the weather. We definitely had the horsepower.
You know, you head offshore in a pretty darn good vessel, and you see it's not real smooth, but it's not real rough. And you're cutting out of there at some great speed. You're gonna get to the fishing grounds quickly.
This time we went offshore and we were trolling for mahi.
Simrad radar going on, looking for signs of birds, got that 3-mile outer limit.
You really want to get the fish, you know, it is a mission.
Tons of weeds out there, and that's what we were looking for. We had to search around for the birds as well, and we found them.
There you go. Want to slow it down a little
nice
bit?
fish.
Slow it down a little bit. All right, Pasta. Keep an eye. They were shooting in here real good.
They all went off at once.
Okay. There she comes.
Yep, there you go.
All
Nice
right,
fish.
Amanda.
Yay!
Oh, got a big one in this one here. Hang on. All right, Pasta.
He's bigger than I thought he was.
Yeah,
He is.
okay,
You're a little guy.
I'm going to try to, well,
Whoa! Oh, sorry.
all right.
I got blood all over you.
Dolphin craziness. That's what happens. I don't care how old you are, how young you are. When you get in the fish all over the place, everybody loses their mind.
He's good.
Oh, I know. I could have told you he was good.
You're not wrong. It's mahi craziness.
I'm glad I'm up here. You guys, all I do is make a mess of my boat. So definitely a job for Starbright and
I have
Amanda.
no doubt he'll make us clean it up too.
Peak mahi migrations throughout the Florida Keys occur in May and June, and again from late August through early October. Voracious feeders, a juvenile mahi can grow upwards of 30 pounds in 1 year, given an abundance of forage. They're constantly on the move, typically traveling upwards of 20 miles a day, using the Gulf Stream and currents to their advantage. Best bet, locate such currents and watch for working birds, flying fish showers, debris, and bait-rich weed lines. In artbypasta.com from Catch to Canvas Rendering.
Catch the canvas, baby.
George Poveromo's World of Saltwater Fishing is proudly brought to you by Simrad. Rapala holds the world record for world records. Suffix, always use the best line. Starbright Boat Care Products, blending technology with performance since 1973. George, we'll be right back.
The mahi action continues off Islamorada in the Florida Keys. I'm with marine artist Pasta Pantaleo and meteorologist Amanda Hawley.
So what was great about this is I had my anglers back there. I had Pasta and I had Amanda, and they're working a school dolphin. And I don't care how many years you've been chasing down dolphin, but when they show up around the boat, you just turn into a kid.
Well, you hook one, you try and leave it in the water for as long as you can till somebody else hooks one, rip it in the boat, and it is pure chaos, but it is the fun that you're out there to do.
He's got everything dialed in, and the fish are biting, and he's smiling behind the helm. I was like, this is awesome.
You want to flip yours or wind down real tight and flip them? I don't care if you hit me. Wind down tight.
What do you think, George? He's in the boat.
Good one.
Nice fish.
I'm on. I'm on, Al.
There we go.
That time the old cap gotten in the action here. Wow.
Let's get a couple more for the.
I'll keep mine in.
Jump to it.
Chasing down these fast-moving fish, you're pushing flyers. It's like a race. You drag race. You try to do what you could to get into them and move. Then you get them. Then you have to hold them around the boat. It's like they say it's supposed to be fun. You on?
No.
Man. Oh, mine. What happened? He's at hook pulled. I left mine in there a little too long.
You did?
Yeah, I did. Oh well.
It's crazy. It's racing down these flyers are moving so fast, and then you get in there and all trying to get hooked up and keep them around the boat, and then as soon as it all happens, it gets in the boat, back to racing again.
We had to chase him down a couple times.
Yeah.
Third time was the charm.
Yeah.
They're having fun and they're flipping fish in a boat. And so we're sitting there, I think we picked off a couple more dolphin, but we always noticed in the distance a big, large Coast Guard cutter.
The Coast Guard cutter is very hard to miss, right? It's a big white ship. It's got the big orange stripe down the side. But every time we moved, he seemed to move a little bit as well. And we came back into the humps, and sure enough, pointed the bow right at us. And he was coming toward us. And while we were wrapping up the day, they dropped the dinghy out the back and came over. And actually, they were really wonderful. They're out there doing their jobs. They have a tough job. I do respect them. And they boarded us. George got all of his safety equipment out, and he passed with flying colors.
And speaking of safety, emergency position indicating radio beacons, EPIRBs for short, must be renewed every 2 years. We passed our United States Coast Guard boarding with flying colors. ACR's Global Fix 5 EPIRB operates on 406 and 121.5 megahertz and sends distress signals to satellites, which in turn alert local search and rescue forces. The ACR EPIRB also has automatic identification system alert. AIS is required in all commercial vessels. Therefore, rescue times can be expedited substantially by local commercial vessels with AIS.
Coming back to the boat at the end of the day, we caught Mahi, right, and some bonito, so that the boat's a mess at that point. There's blood everywhere, dried on, and George always loves to hand off the cleaning at the end of the day to his guests. And sure enough, we used the Star Bright, and that boat shined up like a brand new penny.
Later that day, Amanda Hawley's artistic talents were put to the test under the tutelage of Pasta Pantaleo in his Islamorada studio.
Today's exercise is mostly to have fun and not worry about the rules and enjoy yourself. Paddle that paint on and enjoy the process. Today's about the process.
And what a better subject than a Mahi. In that evening, we dined at Lazy Days. When it comes to cooking your catch in Islamorada, Lazy Days rules supreme. They served up our catches grilled, blackened, fried, and broiled. This was on top of numerous appetizers. Of course, Lazy Days has a full menu from soup to nuts, should you care to take home your catch, or if you didn't catch anything on that particular day.
Mercury Performance Stats. Key West, Florida Keys. Seas, 2 to 3 feet. Power. Triple Mercury Verado 400 horsepower V10 outboards. Props. Mercury Revolution X, 25-inch pitch. Total miles, 68. Consistent cruise, 4,300 RPMs. Speed, 46 miles per hour. Total fuel burned, 76 gallons. We'll be right back. George Poveromo's World of Saltwater Fishing is proudly brought to you by the Florida Keys and Key West. Come as you are. ACR, the leader in marine safety electronics. Float on boat trailers. Make it easy. Make it dependable. Make it float on. VMC, your expert in hooks. Art by Pasta. Real life art. Visit artbypasta.com.
On the second day, we decided to stay closer to home for the Yellowtail. Obvious reasons, a little bit that we accomplished enough on the first day. Second day, I wanted to patchery fish. And George says, okay, let's just do that. We'll set up, we'll anchor up, we'll get the chum out. I said, that suits me fine today.
And the weather looked a little bit funky on the second day. And by being funky, like you're seeing these thunderstorms popping up everywhere.
So it wouldn't be a trip out on the boat with a meteorologist if we didn't have to dodge storms, right? So the second day we were able to get out to the reef a little bit and do some reef fishing for some yellowtail, which is always a fun family activity. It's really accessible and it's just fun for the whole family because the whole family can pull in some yellowtails for sure.
The best thing when you get on the hook and you put that chum is there's no rush. Let that chum start doing its thing. Sit there, re-rig for yellowtail, do whatever you want, eat a sandwich. But the longer you wait out there, the better it's going to be. It brings that whole life up. And sure enough, you look down and you can see these yellow balls. You see them in the machine too. You see them coming up and boom, they disappear rapidly. So you know there's predator fish in there, be it big kings, be it barracuda or sharks. Hate to use the S word, but there seems to be a lot of them. And so we just start yellowtailing and we start catching them.
Looks pretty small, but you never know.
What do we got on there?
Little tail.
The tail. All right, bring them on in. Play it up to the camera. That looked like a releaser right there. Let me go back.
Well, you hooked them good.
Oh, you're there. Keep on. What did you? Oh, did you get?
An even smaller one.
Okay, now you're starting to get. Well, I call those the aquarium fish. You know, you go to the pet stores and they'll dip one out for saltwater aquarium.
Well, we got to weed through the small ones to get the big ones.
That's right. You tell them. Oh, don't choke up. That's a nice tail.
That's better.
A little better.
Now, does that measure up on the tape?
Look at that, 12's there.
It works, huh?
Yeah, he's good. Look at the colors on this guy.
You're picking apart the color, the scale patterns, all that, aren't you?
Yeah, and in Europe, you know, all this fin shape and everything.
Yep.
They call that some kind of a divine shape of nature. And only nature can do all that. Love this fish. I'm gonna eat this fish. I love it so much.
There you go. Now you're talking my language.
And Amanda and Pasta are going at it, and Pasta gets the hot hand. And he's over there with Mr. Yellowtail.
Oh, yeah, he's...
Oh, that's a good
Pasta,
one.
you need a net. What do you got?
I got a tail.
You see him?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, that is a beauty. If you need a net, let me know. You can flip them in.
Oh, another
Pasta.
nice one.
He's got
that's a great one.
little belly on him. He's nice.
Oh, come
There
on,
you
the
go.
sun angle here. Hang on, Pasta. All right. The captain could still do this, you know. Oh, he bounced it.
Yeah, that's a better one.
Oh, yeah,
is.
much nicer.
As we were out there in the morning, it was really nice, and then all of a sudden the storm started to pop up. Those clouds grew a little bit taller, they turned a little bit darker, and started to drop some rain around us. So we did a little dodging, right? But we were able to dodge them actually really well. They didn't have anything on us.
So we looked at each other, hey, we have some yellowtail in the box. We had a great day yesterday. Let's get back an early day, start right that boat, and take the rest of the day off.
After a quick rest, hot shower, and dinner, we took Amanda on a very unique Islamorada, Florida Keys experience. The Transparency glass bottom boat, based at Robbie's Marina, specializes in night eco tours where the vibrant marine world is illuminated after dark. Here's Captain Brian to tell you more about this one-of-a-kind attraction.
We are a 49-passenger glass-bottom boat, and we're the only one in the United States of America, as you said, that has the underwater lights to be able to do a night reef viewing excursion. We've found that it's quite a special experience, and we just love getting people out there and seeing things you don't see in the daytime, like squids. We get really close to turtles, eels, things of that nature. Stingrays that just like to hang out right underneath the boat and let us check them out. It's pretty cool.
Another exciting Islamorada adventure with the Mark VI, with artist Pasta Pantaleo and meteorologist Amanda Hawley.
So this was my second trip out with George, and again, it was just awesome to be invited out again. George is a good time, you know, always a great day, whether we're dodging storms, we're chasing tuna, we're chasing mahi. It's a fun time. The whole gang got along together this time as well, and it gives you a chance to come back down to the beautiful Florida Keys.
Man, the last 2 days in Islamorada and the good crew we have. What has lighted me the most about everything about what we do every time you come into town is how much fun we have doing what we do. and seamless, a seamless feel to it because so many great people.
It was just a good combination. I stayed at the wheel mostly, putting them on fish and having fun with them, and just saying those old dad jokes that I say from time to time. But it was a good combination, and I look forward to doing this all over again. But one thing, the Florida Keys didn't disappoint.
If you're a fan of our show, keep up with our adventures by following us on social media. I'm on Instagram at George Poveromo, and on Facebook, go to facebook.com/George.Poveromo. You can also watch your episodes at any time on YouTube at George Poveromo TV. We'll see you on the water.